close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Line into left field for a base hit. Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run, the throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome back to our fourth and final game here of the evening between Nelson County Mid-Cota and the Thompson Tommies. Thompson Tommies come into this game the home team, Nelson County Mid-Cota the visiting team. As we continue our pregame show brought to you by Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway. Be sure to check out the World of Outlaw late models on June 29th in Ada. Tickets now available at normancountyraceway.com. And for the Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, Friday night races start at 7. And they will also be hosting the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars on August 24th. For more information, go to redrivervalleyspeedway.com. It's now time to get into our pregame show interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. Joe Lancello caught up with Nate Solis, head coach of the Thompson Tommies, right before the game.
Back at Meadville State, the winners bracket final now is Thompson here ready to take on Nelson County Mid-Cota. Nate Solis, the coach of Thompson, joins us now. And the Tommies getting here with a 9-1 victory on Saturday. Talk about that win.
Yeah, I liked our response to them getting the first run of the game there, and a little bit tougher conditions with the wind, kind of controlling our offense maybe a little bit, but guys responded, hit balls hard, and made things happen, and that's what you expect come 30 time with these guys.
And Braden Wolfgram with a solid game on the mound for you.
Yeah, we just wanted to get past that first one, and you know he's a senior and he's been battle tested before, so we knew he was going to come out there and give us his best game, and that's what he did, and got what we wanted.
Who do you have pitching for you in this game?
Drew Odenbach's going to start for us tonight, and this is his, he's had a lot of really good games, and every time we've asked him to step up in a bigger and bigger situation, and this is probably the biggest one yet, but I think he's, based on what I've seen from him today and throughout the year, he'll be ready to go.
I remember seeing him last year. It seemed like he made some really good strides. Does he continue to do that this year?
Yeah, and he loves baseball. He puts the time in, and you get better through experience, through failure, and he had a couple of those too, and it was awesome to see him respond in a positive manner, and keep working with the support of his teammates, and just getting better and better, and earning the trust of his coaches and, like I said, teammates, and you get spots like this.
You've got a win against Nelson County Mid-Cota already this season. What do you remember about them?
It was cold, it was wet, and we finished in 5. So, the conditions might have played a factor, but it's postseason baseball. We're both 1-0 at this point, so we know we got to come out with our best game of the year so far to keep going.
Thompson Tommies head coach Nate Solis. Thank you, Joe, for getting that interview. And our pregame show will continue next. Brought to you by the Red River Valley Fair.
The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year. Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Our Red River Valley Show pregame show continues. Red River Valley Fair, tons of free activities, including the YourLiveEvent.com free stage powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Performers to be announced soon. Also include Racing Pigs, Kids Zone, Hot Diggity Dogs, Dangerous Feats of Comedy, and more. Our coaches' comments continue, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank continues with head coach Logan Lund of Nelson County, Mid-Coda.
The coach of the Hat Northwood Thunder joining us now. Just finishing a victory over Hillsboro Central Valley. Talk about the win.
You know, we made the play that we needed to make. That was the biggest thing for us. I talked about it before in the pregame show before that game. We're just solid defensively. We pitched really well. Caleb did a nice job keeping them off balance. Carter came in, you know, and he just played up today. So that was big for us.
And two very different styles of pitching, with your first guy throwing a lot of off-speed stuff, and then Bodine came out with heat.
Yeah, and like I said, that's the biggest thing. Is Caleb does a nice job of just keeping people off balance. You know, you're not going to see a whole bunch of velocity coming there, but he mixes his pitches in well. And the Cards came in, and we was throwing the ball hard.
Who's going to be pitching for you in this game?
We're just going to keep rolling with Carson right now.
All right, and then just see where the day takes and the idea to get to tomorrow.
That is the whole plan. Just one inning at a time, one pitch at a time, and see where you can get it to.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
Dennis Carpenter, coach of the Northwood Thunder. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing their heritage, sharing their future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DXBankND.com.
And thank you, Joe, for getting those interviews. Coming up next on your live event, we'll have our starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Taking a look at Nelson County, Mid-Coda, their starting lineup. Leading off for them will be Brody Rainsbury. He is playing shortstop here for Nelson County, Mid-Coda. Batting second is Zach Gibson. Gibson is playing behind catcher here today. Kyle Johnson in that 3 spot. He's playing third. Ross Thompson, he's in left field, batting 4. Landon Sundin, he's playing 4th, batting 5. Preston Lee, he's pitching here today for Nelson County. Brody Hoyt. Hoyt is in right field today for Nelson County. Gage Floggin. Floggin is at second base. And then rounding out the rest of the Nelson County Mid-Coda lineup will be Lincoln Ronigan. He is playing center. As for the Thompson Tommies, they're led by Thomas Schumacher in that leadoff spot. Schumacher is playing shortstop today for the Tommies. Drew Overby at second, batting second. Braden Wolfgram batting third behind the plate here today. William Welke, he was catching yesterday. He's now at first base, batting 5th. Brody Gibson is in center. He's batting 6th. Jonathan Muse is in left field. Drew Olenbach is on the mound. Braden Tice is at third base, batting 8th. And Jeremy Tice is in right field, batting 9th. And that is our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. We'll take a short break. Coming up next on your live event, we'll have First Pitch coming up next.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance.
Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613 or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Lakota.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
And welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com for some North Dakota Class B Region 2 baseball action live from Mayville State in Mayville, North Dakota. Coming up, we have a first pitch. It is on the mound today for the Thompson Tommies again is Drew Olenbach. As he's getting ready for his warm-ups here today. Again, let's just quickly go over that Thompson Tommies defense. In left field, going left to right, you have Muse, Gibson, and Jeremy Tice. That is the outfield here today for the Tommies. As for the infield, Welke at first, Overby at second, Schumacher at short, and Braden Tice at third base. And as behind the mound, you got Braden Wolfgram. He is catching here today. And then again, Drew Olenbach is the pitcher. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangements with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota State High School Activities Association.
Leading off from the Chargers is number 15, Brody Rainsbury.
And now coming up to bat for Nelson County Midkota will be Brody Rainsbury. Rainsbury playing shortstop for Nelson County here today as he jumps on the first pitch, but that is down the right field line and drifts foul for a strike one.
Rainsbury 2 for 4 in the tournament so far.
Olenbach gets his pitch, pitching from the stretch, gets a swing and a miss, strike two. Pitch, hit up the middle. That's off Olenbach's glove. Does he have a play? He will not, and that's going to be a leadoff single by Brody Rainsbury. Rainsbury gets on in the first at bat of the game. Runner on first, no outs for Zach Gibson, the catcher for Nelson County Midkota. Olenbach delivers the pitch across the in the strike zone for strike. 0-1 the count. And the pitch from Odenbach across the plate, but out of the zone for a ball. Rainsbury at first, Gibson at the plate. As he lays down a bunt, that's going to be a foul. Strike two, 1-2 count, no outs, runner at first. Nelson County looking to strike early. You have a little delay as Zach Gibson gets his signs. Might see a base runner going here. The pitch, way outside, taken for a ball, 2-2 the count. Again, Zach Gibson playing catcher here today for Nelson County Midkota. And that ball's hit down the third base line. That's going to be a base hit. And Rainsbury's going to hold up at third, and that's going to be a double for Zach Gibson. With now runners standing on second and third for Kyle Johnson. the third baseman, can look to break this one open early as the Chargers collect 2 early base hits in the ball game on back-to-back at-bats. Olenbach's gonna need some help here now. And the pitch up the middle, that's in play. Runners freeze, and he's going to be thrown out easy. It's a ground out to the shortstop by Kyle Johnson. Odenbach gets his support there. Again, runners halted at second and third, so there will be runners will remain at 2 and 3. Odenbach gets his sign. The pitch fouled off. Does he have a play there? He does not. Sundin attempted to make a play there, but just out of his reach. Again, Ross Thompson, the left fielder, up to bat for the Chargers. The pitch from Odenbach. Off the plate for a ball. 1-1 the count, 1 out. In the top of the first, runners on second and third. Thompson gets the pitch, skies that one to right field. You may have a guy going here, as that's going to drop in for a base hit as Tice loses it in the sun, that being Jeremy Tice. So Rainsbury will come in to score. Gibson will go to 3. Thompson to first. I think they're going to give him a hit here, so you'll have runners at the corner with Landon Sundin coming up to bat for the Chargers. And the pitch fouled back for a strike. Pitch from Odenbach, a runner goes, and he's going to get caught, and the runner at 3 does not advance, as Gibson does not advance on the throwdown. So Ross Thompson is caught stealing, and Landon Sundin will still be batting with the runner at 3 with 2 outs, 1-1 count. The pitch. Sundin is skied up to center field to Gibson out there. Gibson will get under it and puts that one away. As Nelson County Mid-Coda scores 1 run on 3 hits, making the score 1-0 going into the bottom of the first on the Chris Moan Agent Nodak Insurance Company, Grand Forks in Lakota. Back after this.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Thomas Schumacher, Drew Overby, Braden Wolfgram up to bat for the Thompson Tommies in this half inning. Preston Lee on the mound for Nelson County Midcoda. Preston Lee, a smaller lefty, but still has some zip on his throws as we get ready, as we were waiting for catcher Zach Gibson to take his spot behind the plate. Again, Schumacher, Overby, Wolfgram, the hitters for Thompson in this half inning. As for that Nelson County Midcoda defensive lineup, Thompson, Ronigan, Hoyt is the outfield from left to right. Then you've got Johnson, Rainsbury, Floggin, Sundin is that infield from third to first. Preston Lee is the pitcher, and that is Zach Gibson behind the plate for the Chargers. Stepping up to the plate for Thompson, you got Thomas Schumacher. Schumacher, the shortstop for Thompson, watches that first pitch go by for a ball. Lee pitching from the windup, delivers the pitch off the plate for a ball. 2-0 the count. Again, score 1-0 after Nelson County Midcoda struck early in the first, scoring a run. Thanks to Brody Rainsbury coming around and scoring. That pitch taken for a strike. And that pitch misses inside for a ball. 3-1 the count. The pitch from Lee hits the plate for a strike, making it a full count. Preston Lee finds his footing, delivers the pitch to Schumacher, who takes a walk. Preston Lee walks the first batter on a full count ball to Thomas Schumacher. And now stepping up to the plate for the Tommies is Drew Overby. Overby playing a second base for Thompson today. Saw him pitch in the game on Saturday. Gets the pitch. Called strike. Schumacher, kind of a fake steal there, acted like he was going, did not. But 0-1 the count. And the pitch from Lee, inside for a ball. Lee, of course, a lefty, so he has that ability to throw over without having to turn. So that pitch is up for a ball, 2-1 the count. 2-1 the count, no outs. Nelson County Midcoda leads Thompson 1-0. And he goes. That's going to be fouled back as Schumacher did take off there, but is going to be forced to be brought back to first after the Overby foul. And that foul brings it to a 2-2 count. Lee gets his sign, delivers the pitch, inside, making it full count. Another early full count for Preston Lee, the pitcher. Walked Thomas Schumacher the first time. Be looking to do the opposite here, as that one's a skied. Looks like Welke will get, or Sundin will get under that and retire Overby for the first out of the inning. Of the half inning, I should say. And now coming up to bat will be the catcher, Braden Wolfgram. Wolfgram a righty, so we'll see a lefty on righty. As Lee goes to first, caught him stealing, but Schumacher's still going to get into second. He got a really good jump there, so Schumacher steals second despite Lee going to first. And now we'll have a runner on second with Braden Wolfgram up to bat, 1 out. Again, Wolfgram has yet to see a pitch here. Pitching from the stretch is Lee. He delivers the pitch inside for a ball. Count 1-0. And the pitch is fouled down the left field line, making it 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The 1-0 score, Nelson County Midcoda over Thompson. Lee takes a look, delivers across the plate for a strike, count 1-2. William Welke on deck for Thompson. Welke playing first base for the Tommies. As that pitch is hit to left center, Gibson will get there, or not Gibson, Ronigan will get there, bring that one in. Runner will advance, Schumacher to third, but Wolfgram will fly out to center. Again, the center field, they're Lake and Ronigan making a really nice play in the gap there to steal a base hit. And coming up to the plate will be William Welke. Playing first base for Thompson today. With a runner at third, 2 outs. The pitch from Lee behind him, so that's going to get away. That's going to be a wild pitch. Our Thompson runner is going to score. Schumacher scores from third after his leadoff walk. And game tied 1-0, or 1-1. Again, Schumacher scores on the wild pitch from Lee. Welke has the bases empty. And that pitch is fouled down the first base line. Making the count 1-1 with 2 outs. Thompson yet to register a hit, but have a run. The pitch from Lee skied to Ronigan in center. Ronigan will get there and put that one away. As Thompson scores 1 run on no hits, 1 walk, and a stolen base. Score 1-1 on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Company Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. Back after this.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Drew Odenbach on the mound for the Thompson Tommies heading into the top of the second. Preston Lee, Brody Hoyt, and Gage Floggin, the batters for Nelson County this inning, with a chance to see Lakin Ronigan. And the pitch from Odenbach is going to miss for a ball. Preston Lee throws lefty and bats lefty, so we got some righty on lefty action here as Lee fouls that one off for a strike, making the count 1-1. The pitch from Odenbach off the plate for a strike or ball. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss by Lee, bringing the count even 2-2. Again, Preston Lee pitching for the Chargers here today, and he strikes Was that fouled or? Looks like Lee got a piece of that and it hit the catcher on a weird angle, so they're going to give him some time. Again, Wolfgram behind the plate here today for Thompson. They're going to let him shake it off a little bit to get a little bit ready after the foul tip. Looked like it maybe got him in the side. But he takes his spot behind home plate again and is ready to continue. The pitch to Lee, hit up the middle. That's going to Schumacher, the shortstop, and he puts him away. And Brody Hoyt will step up to the plate. Hoyt, a righty, wearing the 20 jersey, making his first at bat of the game. Watches that one go by for a ball. Again, Brody Hoyt up to the plate. Watches that one go by as well for a ball, with Gage Floggen on deck. Odenbach from the windup, or delivers that one in for a ball. From the stretch, I should say. Odenbach delivers that one and hits him. Hits him on a 3-0 pitch, and Hoyt will walk to first. And Gage Floggen will step up to the plate now for the Chargers, with Brody Hoyt at first base with one out. Odenbach gets his sign. The pitch is a swing and a miss. 0-1 count. And the pitch from Odenbach is another swing and a miss. Odenbach up 0-2 on Gage Floggen, the 8-hitter. And another swing and a miss, and Gage Floggen strikes out for... that will be Odenbach's first strikeout of the game. And now stepping up for the Chargers will be Laken Ronigan, the center fielder. Ronigan, the only Nelson County batter to not face a pitch so far, and he does there, and it's a swing and a miss. 0-1 count, 2 outs. Runner still at first base. And a pick off to first, not in time. Odenbach making sure Brody Hoyt is awake over there. And he delivers the pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2 count. Odenbach up early again in the inning, or in the at-bat, 0-2 count. Imagine you'll see some sort of off-speed pitch. He does not, and that ball is a skied foul. Hoyt did take off there. Imagine he'll do so again. Odenbach still from the stretch. The pitch just about hit him. That'll bring the count 1-2. Odenbach gets his sign. And a pitch outside. Even count, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nelson County has 3 hits on the day. 1 run scored in this tie ball game. That pitch also outside the zone. Count now full. Hoyt definitely going here on with a full count and two outs. And he goes. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Drew Odenbach as the score remains 1-1 on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks in Lakota scoreboard. Remember,
Did you know that Bassett Motors has over 300 pre-owned vehicles to choose from and a great selection of new vehicles arriving daily? At Bassett Motors, hometown hospitality and personal service is their goal. Come and experience a relaxed buying process. They will handle everything from financing and licensing to accessorizing your new vehicle. Give them a call at 701-652-2955 or check them out online at BassettMotors.com. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Preston Lee takes the mound for his second inning of work here. He's allowed one run on no hits against this Thompson Tommies lineup. Brody Gibson steps up to the plate here. Watches that first pitch go by for a strike. Brody Gibson up to bat now. Jonathan Muse on deck. Drew Odenbach in the hole. As Lee delivers this pitch, and that's hit down the third base line. Tice has it. Throw to first is in time. Tice to Welke as Brody Gibson is retired there. Or Johnson Sundin. I have these flip-flopped in my book. Still trying to get used to that one. But again, Johnson to Sundin. And that ball misses the plate for a ball. Jonathan Muse, the batter. And that pitch from Lee is across the plate for a strike. And that pitch is low and in the dirt for a ball. Bringing the count to 2-1. The pitch from Lee hit to Rainsbury. Rainsbury to Sundin. And that's a quick 2 outs for the pitcher, Preston Lee, with Drew Odenbach, the pitcher, stepping up to the plate for the Tommies. Odenbach wearing the number 9 jersey in the right batter's box as he gets the pitch and takes a big cut in a miss, making it 0-1 with 2 outs. The pitch hit down the third base line to Johnson. Johnson to Sundin, and that is a 1-2-3 inning for Preston Lee, the lefty, as the score remains 1-1 on the Chris Moan Agent Nodak Insurance Company Grand Forks in Lakota scoreboard. Coming up next on your live event, more to come.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
Top of the order coming up for Nelson County Mid-Cota. That's Brody Rainsbury, Zach Gibson, and Kyle Johnson. As Rainsbury steps up to the plate, sees this first pitch goes by, a swing and a miss, making it a strike, 0-1. Not taking too much time in between pitches here as Rainsbury fouls that down the first base line. Just foul. Don't think you could have made it any closer to in play, as count is now 0-2. An early 0-2 count for Odenbach. That pitch just misses the plate for a ball, making the count 1-2. Odenbach pitching from the stretch despite no one on, and throws that one low and away for a ball, 2-2 now. And that pitch is skied to center as Gibson gets under that, makes the routine play. Rainsbury is out on a fly to center, and Zach Gibson, the catcher, now steps up to the plate. And that pitch to Gibson misses the plate for a ball. Gibson gets rang up on a strike there, count 1-1. And that pitch to Gibson is a swing and a miss. Count now 1-2. Gibson has one of the 3 hits for Nelson County in this game, as he skies that one way out of play behind us. Gibson hits that one down the first base line, foul. Gibson fighting off some Odenbach pitches, looking for the one he wants. That pitch hit down the between a third and short, and that's going to be a base hit. Gibson collects his second hit of the game. He's now standing on first for a single. And now coming up will be Kyle Johnson. Johnson playing third for the Chargers. Yeah, swings on the first pitch. That's going to be another base hit. Gibson will advance to second and Johnson to first on the single. Back-to-back hits for Nelson County Mid-Cota here in the top of the third. 5 hits to the Thompson's no hits, but the score will stay 1-1. As Ross Thompson steps up to the plate. Thompson he had a single in the first inning, but then was caught stealing on the base path. Watches that first pitch go by for a ball. Pitch from Odenbach is in play. That's going to be another base hit. Runner will not advance home. Snap throw to third. Not in time, as Gibson now to third, Johnson to second, Thompson to first. That's a back-to-back singles for the Nelson County Mid-Cota lineup. Bases juiced with 1 out for the first baseman, Landon Sundin. Sundin flew to center in his last at-bat. He's looking to put another ball in play here. Bringing a run with runners on at all bases. First pitch is outside for ball one. And the pitch from Odenbach is put in play. It could be a double play. A runner at second is out, but throw off a target will only retire one. So Thompson is out at 2. Sundin advances to first on the fielder's choice, and Zach Gibson comes in to score, breaking the tie. Score now 2-1. Nelson County Mid-Coda over Thompson. And Kyle Johnson will go to third. So runners at the corner with the pitcher Preston Lee a chance to extend the lead. So he puts that one in play. Will that one drop in? Nope, it goes foul. Count now 0-1 with 2 outs. Lee a lefty, Odenbach a righty, pitcher on pitcher. Both looking to stay undefeated in the tournament. That one's hit up the middle. Odenbach's going to make that one a routine. And that will be the inning as Lee grounds out to first, but not before Nelson County Mid-Coda collects another run, bringing the score to 2-1 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. And you are listening to some North Dakota baseball on yourliveevent.com.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all of your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Braden Tice up to bat. Jeremy Tice on deck. Thomas Schumacher in the hole for Thompson in this half inning, going into the bottom of the third. Again, Tice, Schumacher due up for the Tommies. Preston Lee still on the mound for Nelson County Mid-Coda with a 2-1 lead. Thanks to Zach Gibson, Kyle Johnson, and Ross Thompson. As Lee takes his last warm-up of between innings. And Braden Tice will step up. Braden and Jeremy Tice yet to get an at-bat, as they're gonna be looking to get Thompson's first hit of the ball game. But watches that one go by for a strike. Count 0-1. And the pitch from Lee, skied to right center. Will someone get there? In a run again, unable to get there. That ball's going to drop in for an extra base hit. Braden Tice with the first hit of the day for Thompson, as he will reach there on a double, leadoff double. And now Jeremy Tice will step up to the plate with the chance to tie this game up. Chance to drive in his brother here. Lee takes a look to second, delivers the pitch inside for a ball. Again, runner on second, no one out, 1-0 count. And the pitch off the plate for a ball. 2-0 now the count. Jeremy Tice, the batter. He swings. That one's going to drop in for a base hit. One runner will come in to score. Tice will get the RBI single and driving his brother Braden, as this game is now tied 2-0 on back-to-back hits by the Tice brothers. That'll now bring up the leadoff batter, Thomas Schumacher. Schumacher scored in his first in the first inning, scoring on a walk, or walking and then scoring after stealing a bag. As Lee takes a look to first, delivers the pitch inside, taken for a ball. See if Jeremy Tice may look to run here, a short lead. As Schumacher hits down up on the middle, it's going to be a double play depth. In time, it is not. So we're going to get Schumacher on a fielder's choice. Schumacher will stay at first. Jeremy Tice out at second. Drew Overby now up to bat for Thompson. Overby flew out to first in his first at bat in the first. Here's a snap throw to first, not in time. Lee from the stretch. Delivers the pitch. Overby kind of squared up for what looked like a bunt, but unable to make contact and pulls it back for a ball. Count 1-0. Pitch to Overby, called a strike. 1-1 the count. One's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. In the pitch, he goes, and Schumacher is going to be in safe with his second stolen base of the game. And Drew Overby has a runner in scoring position now, with a chance to put Thompson on top. And the pitch to Overby, skied to center. That's going to be a base hit. A runner will score. Schumacher in to score his second run of the game. Ronigan unable to field that ball cleanly. And Overby will go to second. They're going to give him a single there and then an error probably on Ronigan. As Thompson now leads 3-0. Looks like they're going to give him a double, so we will do the same. Overby, RBI double. Braden Wolfgram up to bat. Wolfgram skies that one to right center. Will Hoyt get there? He will not as he sprawls out. Ball just out of play. Runner comes around. He will score. Overby comes around to score on the Braden Wolfgram double, and that's back-to-back RBI doubles for the Tommies. Score will now be 4-2, as Thompson has broken this inning up, scoring 3 runs. Braden Tice, Thomas Schumacher, and Overby scoring those 3 runs, as William Welke will step up to the plate. Welke playing first for Thompson today, as he gets the first pitch across the plate for a strike. Count 0-1 with still only 1 out. It's Thompson getting hot here in the third. Lee does a fake pick off to second. Take a spot back up on the mound. Pitch is delivered outside for a ball. Welke flew out to center in his first at-bat, still looking for his first base hit. That pitch is high and outside for a ball as well, bringing the count to 2-1. Lee inside. 3-1 the count. William Wilkie the batter. Braden Wolfgram at second. Base hit probably scores one here. And the pitch hit down the third base line. Good snag by Johnson. Johnson to Sundin. As that's going to be a really nice play by Kyle Johnson, the third baseman, snagging a backhander there. As runner Braden Wolfgram will advance to third. Looks like we have a courtesy runner coming in. That courtesy runner looks like it'll be Jacob Stumpf in to courtesy run for the catcher Wolfgram. Brody Gibson, the batter, watches that pitch go by for a ball. Bringing the count to 1-0 with 2 outs. And the pitch. That's going to be skied. Does the shortstop Rainsbury unable to get there? I thought he had it there at first, but Ron again will pick it up after Rainsbury kind of made a dove for a ball at his back. So that's going to be a single by Gibson. And the runner, Stump, will come in to score. Again, a Stump courtesy running for Braden Wolfgram. As Gibson will be on first with Jonathan Muse up to bat. Muse grounded out to short in his first at-bat. Lee throws it to first, not in time. Had no chance at getting the runner there. And Lee delivers the pitch, and it hits him. Hits Jonathan Muse. Gibson will go to second. Muse to first on the hit by pitch. Drew Odenbach has a chance to clinch the hit around, as Drew Odenbach will be the 9th batter Lee faces this inning. And a chance to extend his lead, as he is also pitching for Thompson today. Runners at 1 and 2. Drew Odenbach, the pitcher, or hitter, pitching for the Tommies. Lee delivers the pitch. That one's going to play to third as Rainsbury flips it to Johnson, and that will be the inning. As Thompson scores 4 runs here, bringing the score 5-2 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. Back after these.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Drew Odenbach pitching with a 3-run lead heading into the 4th, thanks to a 4-run inning by the Thompson lineup in the bottom of the 3rd. Brody Hoyt now the batter for Nelson County Mid-Dakota. Hoyt was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat, but didn't move off of first place after back-to-back strikeouts afterwards. But Hoyt takes his spot in the lineup, a very tall stance. Watches that play go by and making it a 1-0 count. The pitch from Odenbach is a big swing and a miss. Count now 1-1. Again, Brody Hoyt batting 7 for the Chargers here today, followed by Floggin and Ronigan. So that pitch hits him for a second time today. As Hoyt is lead runner. Now coming up to the plate will be Gage Floggin. Floggin playing second base for the Chargers. No batting gloves. Yeah, that pitch is hit down the first base line. Wilkie tried to make a play there, did not, but ball just foul, so no harm done. As the count now 0 balls, 1 strike. Drew Odenbach delivers the pitch. Hit down the first base line again, way foul into the parking lot. Looks like it just missed my car. Odenbach working with an 0-2 count, delivers the pitch off the plate. Good block by Wolfgram. Due to the good block by Wolfgram, Hoyt unable to advance to second. So Odenbach takes a look over to first, delivers the pitch. Runner goes. Does he have him? Oh, yep, he toasted him there. That's going to be a caught stealing for Brody Hoyt. And just a really good throw by Wolfgram, the catcher there, having him by about 3 steps. And also a good tag by Schumacher. And looks like Floggin was also called out on strikes there, so that's a quick 2 outs. As Lake and Ronigan fouls that one off. Quick 0-2 count to Ronigan. That pitch is outside for a ball. 1-2 the count, 2 outs. And the pitch is fouled up, kind of right at Joe next to me, but he would have been ready to catch it. Yeah, it's a swing and a miss. That's the inning. As no hits, no runs, hit by pitch for Odenbach, as the score remains 5-2. Thompson leading Nelson County heading into the bottom of the 4th here on yourliveevent.com and the Chris Mona Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. Back after this.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
The Hillsboro Vets Club apologizes for the inconvenience of having the kitchen closed for remodeling this week. When the remodeling has been completed and the kitchen reopened, they will continue to bring you the best roasted chicken on Saturdays. The Hillsboro Vets Club sends congratulations to our area graduates and wish you best of luck as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead. As we approach Memorial Day, the Hillsboro Vets Club gives a salute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. They encourage everyone to take the time this Memorial Day to honor those who gave their lives for the red, white, and blue.
And it's time for your in-game update, brought to you by the Red River Valley Fair, moving to a 3-weekend format, June 28th through 30th, July 4th through 7th, and July 11th through 14th. Check out their concert lineups, as tickets for all concerts are on sale now at Red River Valley Fair. Take a look at their second week. They have a stacked lineup of Hairball, Young Gravy, Ludacris, and Skillet. And now coming up to the plate for Thompson, you've got Braden Tice. As Tice watches that first pitch go by for a ball. Tice hit a double last inning and scored. As that one's called a strike and bringing the count 1-1. Pitch from Lee, fouled back. Lee in his would be fourth inning of work if he completes this inning. As the pitch is delivered inside, it hits Tice. So Braden Tice goes to first on the hit by pitch. And Jeremy Tice will now step up to the plate after breaking this one open with a RBI single last inning. Preston Lee still pitching for Nelson County Midkota. As he delivers the pitch, hit down the first baseline, foul into the bullpen. Jeremy Tice hitting 9 for Thompson today. As Tice goes, is he there in time? Braden Tice will steal second base there. As he's reached on a hit by pitch, stole second base, and now duck on the pond for Jeremy Tice. Base hit to the outfield. If hit hard enough, probably scores Braden Tice here as the pitch is delivered inside. Ball gets away from Gibson, but Tice stays put at second base. Lee gets his pitch. Takes a look back, delivers the pitch, called a strike, 2-2 count. 2-2 to Jeremy Tice with no outs. Runner on second. Chance to add an insurance run here. And he swings and a misses. That's the first strikeout for Preston Lee of the game. Gets Jeremy Tice on an off-speed pitch. And now Thomas Schumacher comes up to the plate. Schumacher reached on a walk in the first, on a fielder's choice in the third, and scored on both of those, stealing a second base in both as well. Overall, just solid performance by Schumacher so far today. Still looking for his first hit, though. And that one's grounded to Rainsbury at short. Rainsbury to Sundin. And that's an out. And Drew Overby comes up to the plate with runner at third. Tice did advance to third on that hit to Rainsbury. The pitch from Lee. Hit to Rainsbury again. Does he have a play? Nice play. Strong arm in time. Really nice play by Brody Rainsbury, the shortstop there, as he's able to make a backhand play on his knee, stand up, and throw out Drew Overby, as that will save a run, as Braden Tice will not come in to score, and score remains 5-2 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
You're feeling that spring sensation, and that means it's time to put a spring in your step over to Mayport Hardware. They've got it all: the seeds, soil, pots, and garden tools you need to make your green thumb glow. If you're spring cleaning, pick up some paint or rakes to spruce up your home and yard. They also have appliances to put that tax refund to good use, and the bikes and lawnmowers, they're just ready to roll out the door. Keep that spring sensation at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Brody Rainsbury watches the first pitch go by for a strike, but shoots that one off to left as Muse will get under it, and Brody Rainsbury is out on a quick out. As Zach Gibson will come to the plate for the Chargers. Zach Gibson, 2 for 2 on the day, 2 singles, 1 in the first, 1 in the third. Scored a run on his in the third as well. Watches that first pitch go by for a ball. Again, score 5-2. Thompson over Nelson County Midkota. Yeah, Gibson watches that one go by for a ball as well. 2-0 the count with 1 out. Pitch from Odenbach. Misses high. 3-0 the count. Odenbach, 4 complete innings, working on his 5th. Shoots that one right by his Gibson for a strike. Count 3-1. Little half swing there, but he went, or was called a strike, one of the two. Count now full with Zach Gibson up to bat. The pitch from Odenbach, fouled back. Count remains full count. And Zach Gibson spits on that one. It gets the walk. Reaches base for the 3rd time today. And Kyle Johnson, the 3rd baseman, steps up to the plate, going with already 1 for 2 on the day with a single in the 3rd. And the pitch from Odenbach in the zone for a strike. Johnson takes the sign from Coach Lund. Gets the pitch. Hit and run situation, but that ball is foul. Gibson did go there. Count 0-2. Odenbach. Ooh, he finds a gap there. Kyle Johnson is going to reach with his 2nd hit of the game. Finding a gap between short and 3rd. Gibson will go to 2nd, and Ross Thompson will step up to the plate. Thompson also is 2 for 2 on the day. Single in the 1st, single in the 2nd. Was thrown out at 2 and caught stealing in both of those on the base paths. It's a chance to cut this lead down, and he finds a gap in left center. That will drop for a hit. That may be extra bases. It is. As a throw to 3rd and not in time. Gibson comes around to score. Johnson goes to 3rd. And Ross Thompson is in with a standing double. As he cuts the Thompson lead to 2. Thompson still leading 5-3. And Landon Sundin, the 1st baseman, comes up to the plate. flew out to center in his first at-bat, reached on a fielder's choice in the third, so he's still looking for a base hit here. Good time to have one here as he can tie this game, and that's hit to left center. That's dropping in for a hit. One runner scores. Both runners will be waved around. Is there a play at the plate? There is, and he's out at home. Kyle Johnson comes in to score, but Ross Thompson gets thrown out at home. And Sundin advanced to second on the throw to home, so he's going to reach on a single. Advanced to second at a really close play at second as well. Thompson thought they got him as they started to kind of walk off the field a little bit, but Sundin was called safe. And Preston Lee comes up to bat with a chance to tie it. And a throw to second, not in time. Ball rolls to Gibson, the center fielder, but Sundin stays on the base. Again, Preston Lee up to bat, grounded out to short in his first at-bat, grounded out to the pitcher in his second at-bat. Watches that pitch go by for a ball, count now 2-0. Lee still looking for a hit here. Watches that pitch go by, ball 3. Odenbach from the windup delivers it inside, a 4-pitch walk. Preston Lee now at first. Sundin still at second. We got a little pitch. We got a mound visit by Nate Solis. Don't see him pointing to anyone, so imagine Odenbach stays in the game. Infield stays in their spots. As Odenbach, Wolfgram, and Solis are the only ones on the mound, and Solis taps his guy on the chest to keeping him in the game. And just in time for Brody Hoyt to step up to bat, hit by a pitch in both of his at-bats. Didn't advance past first on either of them. And the pitch from Odenbach is up for a ball. Count 1-0 with 2 outs. Swing and a miss for Hoyt. Nelson County Mid-Coda beating Thompson in the hit category, 9-5. Yeah, it's a swing and a miss for Brody Hoyt. Count now 1-2 with 2 outs. Ball outside for a ball. 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner is on first and second. Brody Hoyt, the batter, fouls that one off. Brody Hoyt in the box. Swing and a miss. Brody Hoyt goes down on strikes, and Nelson County Mid-Coda tacks on 2 runs, bringing the score 5-4 in favor of Thompson on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. You are listening to North Dakota Region 2 Baseball on yourliveevent.com.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
Thompson Tommies lead 5-4 going into the bottom of the fifth. Braden Wolfgram, William Wilkie, Brody Gibson due up for the Tommies. Preston Lee still on the mound for Nelson County Mid-Coda as he takes a couple more warm-up pitches. Taking a look at Braden Wolfgram, the batter up. Flew out to center in his first at-bat, hit a double in the third, bringing him to a 1-2 on the day. As he takes a quick practice swing. Thompson leading Nelson County Mid-Coda 5-4. And Wolfgram watches that first pitch go by for a ball, or strike. 0-1 the count. And that's hit to the shortstop, Rainsbury. Rainsbury skips the ball there. That's going to be an error on Rainsbury, the shortstop. Runner will advance to second. And Braden Wolfgram is in. I think he would have a single there. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's going to be an error. E6, despite probably beating out the throw anyway, but standing on second nonetheless. Batter up now is William Wilkie. And that's going to be off the glove of Gibson for a pass ball, but the runner stays halted at second. Pitch from Lee, up for a ball. Gam Welke, the batter. Swings and a miss. Wolfgram not really paying attention there as that ball rolls all the way to the fence. No foul tip. Bringing the count 2-1. That ball skied to center. Ronigan will not get there. Wolfgram will come around to score. Runner stays halted at first. Thompson now leads 6-4, thanks to a William Wilkie single. And Brody Gibson will take his spot in the batter's box. Brody Gibson, 1 for 2 on the day, had a single in the third. As we will get a pitching visit here. See if Preston Lee will stay in the game. Head coach Logan Lund having a conversation with his pitcher, but he hasn't taken the ball yet, so imagine Lee is going to stay in the game. Again, Brody Gibson, the batter for Thompson. As Gibson has a quick conversation with William Wilkie and head coach Nate Solis. Lee will stay in the game. Ump signals play ball, so Lee will stay. Lee gets his sign, delivers the pitch, out of the zone for a ball. Count is 1-0 with no outs. Runner on first. The pitch to Gibson, fouled off. Count 1-1. A little bit more time being taken in between pitches now as The tight 6-4 ball game. Throw to first by Lee. Really no chance at getting the batter there, but just let him know I get there. It looks like a number 14 is in the dugout for Thompson. That'd be Jordan Gustafson. And that ball is driven to right. That's landing for a base hit. Runner will advance to second and third, and that is a double for Brody Gibson. With Welke going to third. Two runners in scoring position for Jonathan Muse, the left fielder. Or I'm mistaken, Gustafson is the one catching the bullpen. This looks like number 3, Braden Wolfgram, pitching in the pen. That ball skied to right. Will that one drop in play? It will. That's going to be 2 runs. Welke will score. Gibson will score. Muse is turning for third, and that's going to be a triple. A standing triple for Jonathan Muse, as this game is now broken open, as Thompson now leading Nelson County Midkota 8-4. And again, a Welke and Gibson score, thanks to the triple by Jonathan Muse, who really unhitched the plow there and knew he was going to third as soon as he hit second. And the pitch to Drew Odenbach is in the dirt for a ball. Count 1-0. Odenbach 0 for 2 on the day, looking for his first hit. Pitch in the dirt, but Gibson blocks that one. Good block by Gibson to save a runner. Again, the pitcher Drew Odenbach up to the bat, at least pitcher for now. That pitch in the zone for a strike. 2-1 the count.
2-1 now to Drew Odenbach. Tice waiting on deck. Infield in for the Chargers.
And the pitch. Hit out of play down the first base line. Preston Lee still on the mound for Nelson County Midkota. Runner at third, that being Muse. So that pitch brings it to a full count with no outs. Feeling this will be Lee's last inning of work as he steps off the mound due to an Odenbach time. Full count to Drew Odenbach. Lee from the windup. Swing and a miss, but that one in the dirt, so he's going to throw to first. Ball 1 hops to the first baseman, but Sundin scoops that one up for the first out of the inning. Muse stays put at third. That's Lee's second strikeout of the game. As Braden Tice steps up to the plate. Hit a double in the third, hit by a pitch in the fourth. Watches that first pitch go by for a strike with the count 0-1 with 1 out. Braden Tice hits that ball to left field. That's going to be caught, and Muse will not advance as he kind of made a move to home plate, probably thinking that was dropping down for a hit, but it did not, so that's going to be a fly to left field. Muse stays put. And Gibson will meet Lee halfway between the home plate and the mound before Jeremy Tice steps up to the plate for his third at-bat. Hit a single in the third, struck out swinging in the fourth. High pitch for a ball. Thompson still trailing Nelson County Mid-Kota in the hit column 9-8, but leading 8-4. As that ball bounces off of Gibson's glove, but the runner will not go. As Lee covered home plate pretty quickly. 2-0 the count to Jeremy Tice. As he's looking to score another, or hit in another run. And it hits him. Jeremy Tice now hit by a pitch. As that is Lee's third hit by pitch of the game. Having one in the third, fourth, and now fifth. And Thomas Schumacher will come up to the plate. Looks like we'll have a pitcher's meeting with first baseman Sundin and Gibson the catcher. Again, runners at the corners. Thomas Schumacher the batter, Preston Lee the pitcher. Yeah, that pitch by Lee is outside for a ball. Thompson leads Nelson County Mid-Kota 8-4. Schumacher skies that one up on the foul territory down the first base line, caught by Sundin. As Thompson tacks on 3 more runs to their lead, bringing the score to 8-4 on the Chris Mona Nodak Insurance Company Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. And you are listening to Region 2 North Dakota Baseball from Scott Berry Field on yourliveevent.com.
Insurance answers should come easily from local agents you know and trust. Someone down the road, not across the country. From Watford City to downtown Fargo, Nodak Insurance agents know the protection you need. From the Peace Garden to the geographical center of North America. We're focused on North Dakota's farms, ranches, small towns, and cities, so the answers are right in front of you. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner West is there for the dig backs at Bogenry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Gage Floggin up to bat for Nelson County Mid-Kota this half inning in the top of the 6th. Floggin struck out twice, bringing him 0-2 on the day. Watches that first pitch go by for a strike. Drew Odenbach still the pitcher for Thompson, as Floggin fouls that one down the first base line into the parking lot. Quick 0-2 count. The pitch from Odenbach, swing and a miss. That's 3 strikeouts on the day. As that brings Odenbach's total now to 6 strikeouts, including 2 in a row now. As Lakin Ronigan steps up to the plate. Ronigan 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout looking and a strikeout swinging. Watches that first pitch go by for a ball. Ball inside, just about hit him, but just misses for a ball. Ball fouled back. 2-1 now. Again, Lakin Ronigan still looking for his first hit. That ball is skied down the first baseline. Wilkie will get under it, puts that one away. That's 2 quick outs. And the leadoff man, Brody Rainsbury, now takes his spot in the box. Had a single in the first and then 2 flyouts in the third and fifth, making him 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch, a ball. Again, Rainsbury up to bat with 2 outs. Watches that pitch go by for a ball as well. Count now 2-0. And that pitch misses as well. That's a 3-0 count. Again, Drew Odenbach, the pitcher. And pitches in the zone for a strike. Odenbach going to need to battle back here. So that ball is a bloop to the first baseman Welke, and that one's put away. And another and a 1, 2, 3, 6 inning for Drew Odenbach, the pitcher. Score remains 8-4 on the Chris Mullen Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks Anna Lakota scoreboard. Back after this.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Preston Lee comes out for his 6th inning of work. I gotta imagine that Logan Lund will be looking to get as many innings now possible out of Lee, as even if they do lose here, they still stay in the tournament. Coming up for Thompson, you've got Drew Overby, Braden Wolfgram, William Welke. All 3 of those guys having pretty solid days at the plate. Overby with a double, Wolfgram with a double of his own, and Welke 1 for 3 as well.
Bottom of the 6th for the Tommies is number 10, Drew Overby.
Again, a winner of this game, I believe, will play again on the 22nd. As that ball is hit down the first base line, Sundin will get there, step on the plate, and that's going to be a quick out for Preston Lee. And now Braden Wolfgram comes up to the plate after hitting a double in the 3rd and reaching on an error in the 5th. The pitch, inside for a ball 1. The pitch from Lee hits the plate for a strike, 1-1. And that pitch is fouled back. 1-2 now the count to Braden Wolfgram. The catching today for Thompson. Wolfgram gets the pitch. That ball is hitting to left center as Ronigan gets under that one, puts that one away. As that's now two down with William Welke coming up to bat. Welke playing first base today. He's 1 for 3 on the game with a single in the 5th. Scored a run there as well. Lee delivers the pitch, hit down, foul down the third base line. I'll bring no balls, one straight to William Wilkie. As that pitch crossed the plate but high for a ball, 1-1 the count.
1-1 now to Wilwell. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of 6.
2 outs, bases cleared to William Wilkie, who skies that one to left. Thompson comes in, will get under that one, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Preston Lee. As a score will remain 8-4 on the Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance Agency, Grand Forks, and Lakota scoreboard. More to come next on YourLiveEvent.com. Back after these.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Red River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Get ready for racing this Friday night at 7 at the Red River Valley Speedway. Family fun for everyone. This week it's Military Appreciation Night and First Responder Night. Sponsored by FM Drain Cleaning and Services, Leinenkugels, and Finley Motors. For details, log on to redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
Welcome back to Scott Berry Field for a day 2 of our coverage of the North Dakota Region 2 Class B baseball tournament on YourLiveEvent.com. Nelson County Mid-Dakota is going to need 4 runs here to keep this game going as Zach Gibson steps up to the plate for the at-bat. Watches that first one go by for a ball. Drew Odenbach is still pitching today for Thompson in this inning. Looking to get the complete game here, which is what head coach Nate Solis needs come playoff time. That pitch in the dirt for a ball, 2 on the count. Gibson is 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. So he gets a swing and a miss there, 2-2 the count. Odenbach delivers. Ball is fouled back. Will there be a play? It will not, as it drops out of bounds. Keeping it a 2-2 count. Nelson County needing at least 4. The pitch. Sky to center. Gibson will get there. Put that one away. That's a quick 1-up, 1-down for Drew Odenbach. Now the third baseman, Kyle Johnson, steps up to the plate. 2 for 3 on the day, 2 singles, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Grounded out to short in his first at-bat. So he gets ready to hit. That pitch crosses the plate for a strike. 0-1 the count. Johnson steps right back up into the box, swing and a miss for strike 2. Odenbach gets the sign, delivers the pitch, hit down the first base line. Welke knocks the ball down, and they got him. Jeremy Tice came in from right and I believe threw him out at first. That's a heads-up play for Jeremy Tice. That's a G9, something I didn't think I'd be writing in the book today, but we're a 9-3. As Ross Thompson comes to the plate, called on a strike that first pitch, ball on the second. Ross Thompson, 3 hits on the day, including 2 singles and a double. was thrown out at home on that play in the 5th. Checks his swing. Count now 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. The Chargers' last chance here. As Drew Odenbach looking to shut the door on the day. And he does. That's a strikeout. Swinging, and that will be the game. Thompson defeats Nelson County Mid-Coda 8-4. Postgame show coming up next on the Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Agency, Grand Forks, and Lakota Scoreboard. Back with the postgame show coming up next.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
As you're planting this spring, I thank you for planting Golden Harvest corn and soybeans on your farm. This is Tim Cazzette, your Golden Harvest seeds dealer. If you run short of seed, give me a call, 701-430-0877. I probably have some seed available to help you finish. Call me again, 701-430-0877, and we can discuss your options for Golden Harvest seeds on your farm. I wish all the area farmers and farm families a safe spring and a successful growing season.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
And our post-game show, it's now time for our post-game show, I should be saying, here on yourliveevent.com. Thompson defeats Nelson County to advance in the tournament. Nelson County will have to play Hatton Northwood to advance to play Thompson again. Again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 runs scored by Thompson to Nelson County Mid-Coda's 4. As we get into our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Taking a look at our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. I am going to give it to... This is a tough one. Thomas Schumacher, I think, is going to be my Player of the Game. This one's kind of a weird one because he went 0 for 3 on the day, but he scored 2 runs, stole 2 bases, and just overall a good performance at the plate. Also took a walk, so he did reach on a walk that one time, but again scored 2 runs, stole 2 bases, and took a walk. So Thomas Schumacher is going to be our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Moving on to our Halstead Telephone, or HTC postgame connection, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, keeping you disconnected. Discover local reliability you can trust. HalsteadTel.com. Our postgame show connection here today will be the Tice brothers. Braden Tice gets on in the 3rd thanks to a double. And his brother, Jeremy Tice, comes up and gets that clutch single to kind of bring, to kind of add on to that Thompson run there. So the Tice brothers are going to be our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, thanks to their clutch hitting in the 3rd inning, scoring the 5th run in what put Thompson ahead in that game there. And the final part of our post-game show will be our precision play of the game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Have a safe spring planting season. They thank you for their business. PlanterDoc.com. And our precision play of the game. Let's see here. I am going to give it. What time was that at? In the 5th inning, Ross Thompson was trying to score to go ahead, or to kind of tie the game for Nelson County, but was thrown out at home by just a great play at home, and then they kind of did a snap throw to second, just about got Kyle Johnson out at second, so that Ross Thompson out at 4, play by Wolfgrim, is going to be our precision play at the game, just for kind of closing the door on Nelson County getting back into this game and tying it up. And that is going to be our precision play of the game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Now just moving on to our game recap. Taking a look, starting with Nelson County. Of course, Preston Lee pitches 6 innings with 8 runs allowed. I believe it was 2 strikeouts on the game for Lee as well. And then moving on to the lineup, Brody Rainsbury went 1 for 4 with a hit in the 1st. Zach Gibson 2 for 3 with a walk. Kyle Johnson 2 for 4. Ross Thompson 3 for 4. Landon Sundin went 1 for 3 with a hit in the 5th. Preston Lee went 0 for 2 with a walk. Brody Hoyt went 0 for 1 at the plate with 2 hit by pitches, and was also caught stealing in the 4th. And Gage Flogan went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, and Lakin Ronigan went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts as well. Moving on to the Thompson lineup, Thomas Schumacher, again our player of the game, 0 for 3, but took a walk, scored 2 runs, and stole 2 bags. Drew Overby went 1 for 4 with a run scored. Braden Wolfgram 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored, one of them coming off an error, or reaching base on an error, then coming around to score. William Welke 1 for 4 with a run scored. Brody Gibson 2 for 3 with a single and a double in the 5th. Jonathan Muse 1 for 3. Drew Odenbach 0 for 3. But 7 innings pitched with 4 earned runs and 7 Ks, plus most importantly the win. And then Braden Tice 1 for 2 hit by pitch, stolen base, and that hit being a double in the 3rd. And Jeremy Tice went 1 for 2 with hit by pitch in the 5th. And that is going to be our broadcast here today, live from us again, Scott Berry Field on yourliveevent.com. The Thompson Tommies defeat Nelson County Mid-Coda 8-4. And our coverage will continue tomorrow here on yourliveevent.com. More to come on behalf of Joe Lancello, I'm Preston Duville saying thank you for tuning in.